Hello everyone and welcome back again to another stream of Lord of the Rings The Battle for Middle-earth. I'm your host Cobalt Oxide and today we are going to play Lord of the Rings The Battle for Middle-earth. We are going to continue the evil campaign. So, sorry for the failed attempt earlier. I had some problem with the sound. I checked and everything was fine, but when I start streaming, everything went bad. So I had no sound from the game. Anyway, we are going to continue the campaign today, the evil campaign, and we are going to go with Lurs and his companions, and we'll go for Fort of Isen, and then for Eastern Rohan in order to make sure that we conquer everything here. So, these should be easy missions.
The fords of Isen are the only means of crossing this great river, a strategic territory for any who can claim it.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the King's Eomer's son, one of them, died protecting the fort of Isen. So, we have destroy all good forces. The bonus objective is already done. Lords is already level 10. A lot of my troops are level 10. So I don't care too much. Actually, this is the main attack force that I have, and yeah, a lot of guys are high level. I mean, they will be level 10. They will be level 10 soon. And yeah, I still have some rank 3 guys, but yeah, they stand no chance against my pikeman. And that was a pretty pathetic actually attempt of attack. I guess this isn't a very hard mission. So yeah. Anyway, the hardest part of this mission will be upgrading my troops. I'll put this one into one control group, and these guys that are staying here, I will make them into another control group. Of course, the biggest problem that I can have is for them getting trampled, the archers, but that will not be a problem. Anyway, I will just go with my guys and try to level them up as good as I can. I mean, I still need to get the level 3 guys to rank 10 in order to prepare myself for the great push that will be... No, good. Then maybe you can upgrade yourself. That will be the Minas Tirith. I found it that in order to be able to actually do it without losing any squad, we kind of have to do it with the Isengard forces, because they have access to heavy armor and so on. So they are staying there and they are killing those guys, and I'm going to kill them. And yeah, I will keep their outpost just for leveling purposes. I mean, I'm just going to go and look after their castle and see where they will attack. No, not attack, move, because they will destroy it. But yeah. Oh, here they are. They are standing here to protect their forts. So we are going to make them very tough to kill. And yeah, I mean, they took some beatings, so they should retreat. Um, so yeah, but I don't think I didn't really lose any guys. So they are protecting their fort, and yeah, they should wait a bit. I guess that in the latest patch, I'm playing now on the release version, like patch 1.0, so a lot of balancing that was done in later patches do not apply here. Uh, rank 3, rank 3. Yeah, the only problem when we have so many squads is the fact that they kind of don't really level up that fast. But it's safer like this. And I have a lot of things that I don't really have to use. I will just buy them because why not? But this one I will not use because those lumber mills, they take command points for the workers, and babysitting workers is not what I want to do. That's for sure. But yeah, darkness, it's the there's their camp. Yeah, this is their very big encampment, which will be easy to conquer. Basically, just make sure that yeah, we are going to attack them from behind. Uh, so yeah, the biggest weakness of these guys is the fact that they are very susceptible to arrow fire. So they are very susceptible to arrow fire. So we are going to make sure that they get pelted by arrows, because we know their weakness. And yeah, they will do some damage, but it will be minor compared to the fact that we are just going to ruin their life, basically. Of course, if my units would have been lower levels, it would be in a very different thing. But as it stands, it's okay. So yeah, I don't think I lost any squad. Only guys here and there. But yeah, nothing important. I will just wait till my guys regenerate, and I will go towards the next fort, and I will take it. And here I guess the enemy doesn't do a lot. I can march lures there and keep an eye on their activity, but it's not really worth it. So till they keep regenerating, I will make them go on a march and get to the last fort. Overall, this is a pretty easy mission, to be honest. It will take like maybe, I don't know, half an hour or something like that, depending on how long it will take to level up my squads. There's the camp. Yeah, we spotted the enemy. And yeah, I like how they are staying there, and they are just not looking while we are just murdering everything in our stand. So yeah, I wonder if I take the forts, if they are going to start doing something differently. This can be a bit tricky because yeah, these guys are a bit damaged, but I don't know if I actually want them to, but I guess I will make them destroy this encampment just so they focus on the right guys here. And yeah, it's pretty satisfying to run when you play as Rohan, to run over the forces of evil, but with high level with high level guys, but when you start encountering pikemen, then everything starts to change, because pikemen, man, they counter the cavalry very hard. So yeah. And now we have full control over the forts of Isen. I'm wondering if this will activate the enemy so they can start sending troops and things like that. Because till now they seem to be pretty passive, and I don't know if I like it. Because I do want to level up my guys at some point. They are almost level up. I mean, I guess rank 3 to rank 4 they will level up the fastest. Of course, with lords, the problem is I don't really have a way of making them grind grant experience to certain troops that would make some certain things much more easy. So, I like how they have like a lot of forces here, but they are just chilling there behind their walls, no biggie. I wonder what I can do to activate them. Oh, now they seem to be activated, at least some way. I guess using the power made them realize that I'm in business. Hopefully. I will just run around and watch them come and do nothing. Maybe they don't have like a postern gate built yet, so they cannot send troops through the wall. So they are waiting for that. Oh, and they have a squad of upgraded troops here, stuck here, and I guess they will be coming at some point, or are they just going to run away? Yeah, they are going to run away. We are playing hide and seek, boys. We are playing hide and seek. Oh, seems that maybe they start to do something, hopefully. But yeah, they seem just to relocate themselves. They are cowards and they are afraid. So what we are going to do then is just build siege works and 2 ballistas, and basically with 1 siege work and 2 ballistas we are going to some lancers did disappear in a way, but oh no, they are still here, they are just running away scared. So with the siege works and 2 ballistas we are going to break down a portion of their wall, and hopefully that will make them come out. Of course, with a ladder it would be easier and just climb the ladder and deal with them, but yeah. In the meantime, these guys will go here and see what happens here, while these guys are staying here and I don't know, doing stuff basically. Oh, they are rank 1 but they have upgrades. I guess that when I will break their gates they will activate, hopefully, and then we can finally do something. Move that ballista. But yeah, it seems they just stay there, hold up. I mean, it's not a difficult mission, but still. I will put them in control group 3. That makes my plans of upgrading my troops much harder. And this will be basically... Oh, they have built something here. Yeah, 2 stables and things like that. So hopefully they will start also building some units here. So I can, yeah, start feeding them. So I will take these two ballistas. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will make them come here with my ballistas and everything, while these guys stay here in case they decide to start building something from here. Yeah, this is not the most exciting mission, so I can talk about something else while we are slowly grinding the levels. And after they get to rank 8 and respectively rank 9, I mean 3 will be rank 10, so they will stay back in further missions, and 2 will be the ones that I will play with. So after that, I will, till we do that, huh, there they are, I don't know where, but there they are. And I will destroy the, I will destroy the wall, and hopefully that will make them charge me. But I will have to make sure that these guys are staying there to protect the ballistas, actually these guys, because yeah, they need protection. So yeah, while we are doing that and slowly gaining our levels, I want to talk about something that I read today from the Bible, and it was from one of my favorite books, which is the book of Ecclesiastes. And I really like this book because it shows the perspective that huh, oh, they will come. Yes, finally. It shows the perspective um, of wait, run back to your camp. It shows the perspective of let's say a person that has everything, and it shows the perspective about yeah, how things are if there is like no, I will save, I will quickly save, if there is no afterlife, if everything ends at the grave. And yeah, it's a perspective from a guy who had everything: money, power, fame, woman, everything that could be afforded at that time and age. He had it. And yeah, when he looked at it, it was Solomon who wrote the book, which was most, the wisest and the richest king on earth. When he looked back at everything and with the perspective of, well, there is no afterlife, what he found and what's basically the logic conclusion is the fact that, yeah, it doesn't matter if there is no afterlife, if everything gets ended at the grave, then it doesn't really matter anything. It doesn't matter if you are it doesn't matter if you are rich or poor. It doesn't matter if you are um, how can I say, it doesn't matter if you are wise or a fool. In the end, the same fate will have everyone. There, yeah, this is the fate that everyone will have, no matter what what they are. You can be rich, you can be a fool, but if there is no afterlife, then it doesn't matter. When you die, it's over. It doesn't matter if you oh, they have a postern gate somewhere here. It doesn't matter if you have lived a very rich life, or if you just wasted your life on trivial pursuits or things like that. It doesn't really matter, because in the grand scheme of things, there Yeah, in the great scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. At the grave, everything ends. And then, what's the point if everything ends in the end? You go back. I didn't want you to destroy that. I just wanted you to farm experience. And they rebuild it, which is good. Yeah, basically that's the idea. Doesn't matter because at when you get to the grave, everyone has the same fate. Yeah, you go a bit back just so you don't destroy the farms. I don't want you to destroy the farms. So yeah, in the grand things, it doesn't really matter. Everything ends the same at the grave. If you are a fool, if you are rich, if you are poor, doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's basically when you don't take when you think that there is no afterlife, but when you start thinking, well, there might be an afterlife, then everything changes. Because if there is an afterlife, what you do matters. If there is an afterlife, I will put them here. If there is an afterlife, what you do truly matters. But if it's not, it doesn't matter. But if it's an afterlife, then that means that God also has to exist, because it cannot be an afterlife without God. And if God exists, then yeah, so does heaven and hell, because it would be unjust that people would go in the same place no matter what they did. It would really be unfair, and yeah, it it won't be very fair to happen that. So anyway, basically that's that's the main idea, that yeah, if there is no afterlife, then it doesn't matter. But if there is an afterlife, then it does matter, and it's really important whom do you serve, and no, and it's really important what are you doing on this earth. But yeah, they are running into my guys. But yeah, and basically, if there is an afterlife, it's really important to make sure that you end up where you want to end up, and that would be um, in the heaven and not in hell, because I guess nobody wants to spend his eternity in hell, like being punished forever for his evil doings. So yeah, that's what matters in the end. Oh, they just summon something, some else, I guess, here. Or uh hmm. So yeah, and this is why I like this book so much, because it really shows like the perspective from both sides. Like if there is no afterlife, if there is no God, if nothing matters, and so on and so forth, then nothing that you do truly matters. And if nothing that you do truly matters, why bother? I mean, even if you are wise or a fool, you still end up dying, and nobody remembers it after some point. And if you think about it, yeah, how many wise men were in this? Yeah, how many wise men were um, throughout the history? I guess they were a big bunch of them, but how many still remember? Maybe we remember like Platon or Socrates or things like that, but they weren't the only ones that existed. There were a lot more, but nobody remembers them. That's the sad truth. Nobody actually remembers them because, yeah, they lived and died, and yeah, it's and nobody actually remembers them, and it's quite sad if you think about it. The fact that nobody remembers them. No matter how wise or uh, how foolish they were, they just fade into obscurity. And it's not their fault if you think about it, it's the way of how lives work. I mean, you... Oh, I like how they all came out and are fodder for my guys, because they are trying to get to my guys there. So, they might be actually a bit faster, the leveling up process, because they activated. Oh, you guys, deal with them. So, yeah, and deal with this farm too. So yeah, basically that's what matters. And yeah, how many rich people were in Roman Empire to say like this, and how many do we remember? Do we know their names? Do we know how rich they were? Maybe we see their villas and we are like, well, that's a really nice villa and things like that, but um, we don't know their name, we don't know how rich they were, we don't know how good or evil they were, we don't know anything. We maybe found some things, but for some guys, but for other guys, everything it's has faded into obscurity. And yeah, that's all that have remained from the obscurity, nothing else. And if you think about it, that's quite sad. I mean, yeah, you try all your life, you try to be something, and in the end you just fade into obscurity. No matter how hard you try. And yeah, but if there is an afterlife, but if things that you do on this earth matters, because there is something that is why are you just looking at them? If yeah, what you do on this earth matters, then everything changes. Even if nobody on this earth will remember your name, it won't matter, because basically there is someone who remembers your name, and that is God. And he remembers what you did, he sees what you did and what you tried to do, and sees what you when you try to do good or bad or things like that. And it basically matters to him. And then even the life changes, because suddenly everything you do matters. And if everything you do matters, then you can do everything you want, because yeah, it matters to someone, and what you do decides where you will spend your eternity. So, oh man, they are really rushing, but I will keep the gap secure. So yeah, that's how things work actually. And yeah, this is why I really like Ecclesiastes. Also, it's like keep giving some pretty good advice. Like, yeah, the fact that in the end, what matters is that, yeah, you should remember that there is a God, and that nothing that's under the sun is without a purpose. And yeah, that's what in the end really matters. I guess they took this one. And they started to attack me again, finally. I thought they were forgetting about me. And I do need to upgrade my troops here. They are almost upgraded. Yeah, Lourdes is pretty much followed by a bunch of peasants. Oh, they didn't take this one, which is good. And just stay and deal with the peasants. Go and deal with them. And yeah, level yourself up, guys. Level yourself up. So yeah, come on. Come and deal with these guys, these pesky archers that keep pummeling you and try to make you not level up. These squads, they are sturdier, and I guess I could have tried to go for more combined squads because they tend to be sturdier, but yeah, I guess it's enough. The gate of Minas Tirith can be breached pretty easily, so yeah, there is no big deal regarding that. So yeah. They're attacking us. Well, fight back then, if they're attacking you. I like how the peasants are able to manage to survive running into spikes. It's really interesting. Now I can run them back. So, let's see. Where are you? Will they actually make some more guys? Oh, it seems that the peasants are rushing here. Hey guys, don't steal their kills. They need to level up. So yeah, in the end, like I said, that's what really matters. Knowing God. Because as Ecclesiastes says, like Solomon says, who can truly be happy without God? Okay, they will just retreat to their base. They don't matter anymore. They might get upgraded when the enemy summons things. And here I will take this outpost just so the enemy doesn't. So yeah. My lords will stay here and will build some things. Yeah. And with them the leveling up process is a bit faster because in later missions I will only have to level up a lot less troops. Like, yeah, a lot less. And the level 10 guys, they will be like shock troops. So yeah. But yeah. Okay. Let's... I mean, it seems that they really don't... I mean, I will let them kill this building because killing buildings also gives like experience. So they are level 10 and they can run back to the camp. They can come and deal with these guys. The enemies on us. I like how the AI is smart enough to use powers like in oh, they are rank 9, so they can go, and they can go here. I mean, they can go somewhere here, and these guys can go and deal with these guys. Oh, and they let themselves be pelted by enemy archers. So, yeah. They are almost rank 9. And basically with these guys we can okay, with these guys we can basically just clean the camp, no problem, after everyone gets their level. And they are going to farm the little peasants that came here. And come maybe a bit here. So yeah. Hopefully they will... I smell man flesh. So yeah. Unfortunately these small squads don't give like a lot of experience, so yeah. It's not like a fast process. But after we finish with this, then everything will be way quicker. And the mission will be quicker, hopefully. But yeah. Because in some missions there will be like just a couple of archers that will need to gain their levels, and that will be okay, you are the next one in line, and you guys, you should start destroying this base, and hopefully they will gain enough experience to get to rank 10 by doing that. And yeah, one thing to note about the combined squads, these guys with swords and archers, they can climb ladders, but the pikemen, they cannot. That's a nice attention to detail. I mean, I guess it would be hard for them to climb while wielding such long pikes, but still, it wouldn't be. It would not be impossible, but still. Anyway, they will take this outpost, just that the enemy doesn't, and yeah, they will farm and just go for it. Of course, this mission could have been done like 20 minutes from now, so yeah, no biggie, and yeah, deal with that on the way. Why not? Gain some experience. I like how these guys are just staying there and taking arrows, but that's what health they have, it doesn't really matters actually. So yeah. The keep is ready. This is the most non-evil voice ever. And yeah, I guess this tactic is one of the same that actually Russia does in Ukraine. Just send a bunch of untrained units in order to storm a much trained guys, hoping that you will have victory. But with one mention, in Russia's case, the strategy is somewhat successful. That's one thing to mention. Which, yeah, you couldn't say that this is the truth here. So they might get to rank 10 just by destroying this farm, or they might not do that. I will see. But anyway, I guess by destroying the rest of the... yeah, they got to rank 10, so they can come and help clean up here. They can also come and help here. Actually, everyone can come and help. They are rank 10 already. So yeah, We will just clean the camp. It seems that all it took for them to activate is destroy their one portion of their wall, which seems to be the case in a lot of situations. Like I had a lot of missions in which the AI didn't activate until I actually breached their wall in some shape or form. So yeah, but that's that's it. And the elves are going to attack my rear, and they will get slaughtered by all my guys that are more trained than those elves, and they have way more health. Of course, this actually I don't know what level to say this mission is. I say level in the idea that each mission has like a level attached to it, and the hardest tend to be like, I don't know, level 18 or 19 or something like that. um, I will show you when I will get to the main map. So anyway, they did it. What? Oh yeah, they did it. The boys did it. So
Against the power of Sauron, there can be no victory.
of course there can be no victory. Why would it be any victory? Oh, we did it with a lot of time to spare, actually. So, we had 15 units gaining rank and another total victory. We did have some only victory because, yeah, basically what happened was the fact that, yeah, Eastern Rohan, I can do it with Lords. I'm looking at my map to see in which